else the entire country will be enjoying not just today, but celebrating with the world is what we're calling World Ocean Day. So, the world today marks World Ocean Day. This annual celebration began in 1992 to encourage awareness of the world's oceans and the importance they have on our planet. The day serves as a reminder of how individual behavior impacts our environment and how policies on a local, national, and international level all have distinct implications at the Kenyan coastal city Mombasa. The day started off by a cleaning exercise, in the Indian Ocean and around the beach. And plans to privatize Mumias Sugar Company seems to have hit a snag after cane farmers and leaders from the Western region asked the Ministry of Agriculture to intervene and stop the takeover by the Devki steel millers. Political leaders are questioning, among other things, how the bidding process was done and whether the cane farmers' welfare will be taken care of once the company is privatized.
Sugar, the factory that once rode in the Western region, has remained a shell of its former past, affecting the livelihoods of the cane farmers in the region, a failure that was largely attributed to bad politics and huge debts. As at the time when Mumias was put under receivership, the financial situation was dire. Some of the companies demanding payment were KCB Bank 480.1 million, EcoBank Limited 1.7 billion, Commercial Bank of Africa 364 million, French firm Propaco 9 billion, and Kenya Power Limited 1.2 billion in unpaid bills. The sugar company, which was placed under receivership by KCB Group due to accrued huge debts, now stands between a takeover and another bottleneck that may delay its revival. During a Senate proceeding last night, Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala questioned the bidding process that was used to settle on Devki, a steel milling firm, to start processing sugar.
State the facts of the current receiver manager while providing details on when and by whom the decision to lease out the company was made, and tabling correspondence on the said decision to the Capital Markets Authority and other regulatory bodies. 3, provide details on the procedure to be followed by government in selling its stake in the company and address specifically the bidding process.
Narendra Raval, the multi-billionaire who has pledged to put in $5 billion to revive the company, will have a hard time convincing the leaders from the region, as well as the farmers, that he has their best interests at heart. The billionaire has promised to use 4 billion Kenya shillings to reinstall machines and bring in new infrastructure in the factory, and another 1 billion to give incentives to the farmers and ensure the factory roars again. In what seems like a new political bottleneck, Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula questioned how the investor was going to take care of the farmers' welfare.
How are the farmers, the outgrow farmers of Mumias, apart from not being consulted, how are they going to be managed and how are they going to relate with the intended investor? Number 5. Is the intended investor going to pay out debts that are owed to the farmers in terms of cane delivered and cane not paid for? Number 6, the workers of Mumias, Madam Speaker, who have not received any salaries for months, and those who have retired with no benefits because statutory deductions were never paid to NSSF. Is the intended investor going to foot this bill?
As the showdown between the cane farmers, regional leaders and government officials looms, the Kenya National Alliance of Cane Farmers have cautioned against gambling with the cane farmers' livelihoods. As to whether the cane farmers will get their livelihoods back or whether politics will come in the way of the factory's revival, only time will tell. Felix Maringa, Lookup TV, Nairobi.